Welcome to Get to Know Your County Commissioner, the program that speaks with elected officials about issues of importance to our community. I'm Jeanette Perez. Joining me today to talk about the county's earth-friendly operations and initiatives is District 8 Commissioner Daniella Levine Cava and her guest, Nichole Hefty, from the county's Regulatory and Economic Resources Department, Office of Sustainability. Welcome and thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Nichole, let's start off with you. Tell us about the Office of Sustainability and the Green Print Sustainability Plan.
Well, Greenprint was developed by an internal team starting in 2009, and it's a community-wide plan, so it's not just the county's plan, it's the community's plan, and really looking at how we can continue to have a very vibrant economy and a very good quality of life, but also still protecting our natural resources. And so our office is responsible for facilitating and coordinating that sustainability plan and helping with the implementation. There's so many partners that we have engaged in this, and it's really about looking at the future and building a better future for our community through these initiatives.
And Commissioner, you introduced legislation on the Green Print. Tell us more about what that legislation does.
Well, first of all, we're doing so many great things and the public does not know. So we need to showcase what is working. We've reduced our water usage, our energy usage in county facilities and across our county system. We want to share that, and we also want to engage the public in the next round because it's a 5-year plan with updates, and it's time to get ready for the next 5 years.
And your legislation is sort of a Green Print 2.0?
That's correct, and here is the progress report on the first Green Print, and so we'll be putting together the next iteration, Green Print 2.0, and we want it to be very participatory, so there's going to be extensive community meetings and lots of opportunity for people to shape what are the priorities, what are the goals that we should be adopting, especially in the era of sea level rise. We need to really update our plan and thinking about what we need to do to prepare.
And Nichole, what are some of the successes from the first Green Print that you'd like to highlight?
Public transportation, for example, is so critical to our community, not only for the quality of life and really reducing the congestion. So if we can get more folks into our public transportation system and off the roads, that is a huge success. And one of the critical projects that we've been able to accomplish since Greenprint was established was the airport link. We've had the Metro Rail for decades, but we didn't have a connection to the airport. And so we now, as of July 2012, the airport link now allows us to go to and from the airport using Metro Rail. And just recently, in April 9th, they also connected the Tri-Rail system to the airport link. So we expect that that will also continue to increase ridership. We also have made a lot of success with regards to our climate adaptation planning. The Southeast Florida Regional Climate Change Compact, of which Miami-Dade County is one of the 4 county members. There's also Monroe and Broward and Palm Beach counties are working very collectively on a regional basis. And our staff at the Water and Sewer Department has worked with the U.S. Geological Survey to develop a very complex integrated surface water and groundwater model, which is so important because our groundwater table is connected, and so as a result of sea level rise, we can anticipate that that water table will get closer to the surface. So our ability to manage stormwater and water supply is very critical, and this particular model is going to help us better understand the interactions with sea level rise and precipitation events so that we can truly understand the vulnerable areas in our region and in our county.
Let's shift our focus a bit to the Everglades. Commissioner, you're a staunch supporter of the Everglades, and there's been a lot of talk about Everglades Restoration. Tell us why that's so important and what residents can do to get involved.
Yes, well, just as Nichole was explaining, it's all about our water. We have sea level rise on the east coast for us, and then we need fresh water coming through our Everglades. It needs to be clean, fresh water, and that water keeps the Everglades healthy, but it also provides our drinking water, our potable water. 1/3 of all Floridians are reliant on the Everglades for their fresh water, and all of Miami-Dade counts on it. So we need to really do everything we can to get the Everglades Restoration Plan after we've drained the swamps and reduced the footprint of the Everglades dramatically over the decades, over the hundreds of years. We need to restore that natural flow to prevent salt water from getting into our fresh drinking supply and to assure that we have the water that we need for our economy and for our tourism and for our health.
And President Obama visited the Everglades to commemorate Earth Day. Why do you think that he chose to highlight South Florida?
Yes, well, we are the epicenter. We are ground zero for sea level rise, and his coming here for Earth Day underscores that and the importance of the investments in our Everglades restoration.
Part of the reason we're here is because climate change is threatening this treasure and the communities that depend on it, which includes almost all of South Florida.
So it's a wonderful thing that the
act,
president is helping
may
to
not
raise
be an
concerns because
Everglades
it's
as
hard
we
for
know
people
it.
to really understand and cope with it. Can be a little scary, but there are definitely things that we can do, that we are doing, and we need to prepare. The president is really showcasing the importance of this region and our Everglades to our future.
And talking about it is definitely a great start. Thank you
That's
so
right.
much for being here, Commissioner Levine Cava and Nichole Hefty. That's it for this edition of Get to Know Your County Commissioner. To obtain more information on sustainability, call 311 or visit miamidade.gov. I'm Jeanette Perez. Thanks for watching.